In a week of our signing 2017 Florida Trip Extravaganza, Chao Racing 2017 returns to the for Chao that Week 13's action with another tag team fantasy here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And here is the host ready to celebrate another fantastic return. Is Brandon Shiny! Thank you for holding your face now. Welcome back. After 4 weeks of vacation to Chao Racing 2017, how's it going, Green Bay? Are you up for some Chao Racing? Yes, we are. Well, this month we promised you our June tag team action, and it promised to be an exciting one. But first, we want to present our June Tournament of Champions qualifiers, and Paul's going to tell us all about how it happened. That's right, Brandon. We have just received the news about our June Tournament qualifiers. As always, the races will be supervised by an independent adjudicator, and here are the results. Samuel Williams will get to represent the UK for 2017. Daryl Farmer repeats his trip to the Tournament of Champions for Mexico, while Ira Karam makes his return for Team Portugal, and Zara Hilton will get her golden opportunity of a lifetime for a shot at glory for Team Afghanistan. So, on behalf of everyone here, we'd like to congratulate the winners of UK, Mexico, Portugal, and Afghanistan, and we'll see them in the 2017 Tournament of Champions at the end of the year. Okay, Brandon? So, Paul, it is time, and we promise our schedule will be given an A+ effort. So, who do we have for race number 1? For race number 1, Brandon, we have the Sheriff Outlaw, Eric Crosby, and his partner, Alan Holmes, taking on the 2015 Rising Stars champion, David Howley, and his partner, Lanberg. So we have two teams who have yet to get a win this season, and Alan Holmes and David Howley have been winless so far for the entire season as of now. So whichever team wins this race will give one of their partners, either Alan Holmes or David Howley, the first win of the 2017 season. Will Eric Crosby get a win for Alan Holmes, or will Lanberg hand off the win for David Howley? There's only one way to find out. We're up to get ready, so let's get the show on the road. Please start the race. Alright, there goes the first two teams busting down the rainbow path. They're closing in on each other at the convoy, heading into the palm trees. And the Ford Chao had shaken the palm trees. They brought down the coconut-shaped fruit, and now they're going to eat the fruit. And who will have command of the lead up in the front? It's going to be Eric Crosby who will have command of the lead up in front. So his team will have the upper hand of the two teams right now, as Lanberg will start the opening toss for Week 13's action here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. He gets the first speed bus of the race. Right now, one of the silver Chao is going to rest. Try and get some attention here. And it looks like David Howley will have speed bus number 2 in this race. He's going to pass number 7 because he was going to rest. And Eric Crosby is going to rest. But his team should still have a commanding lead up in the front, as his partner, Alan Holmes, will have the next command, catching on to his partner, Eric Crosby, who is the Sheriff Outlaw of Chao Racing 2017. How long will the lead last? We'll soon know. And right now, a couple of stewards are getting left behind, as the next BS we made by number 1, who is catching up with the others in a hurry. I think he now leads over the 4 steward Chao. And back in front, Eric Crosby and Alan Holmes are taking first and second place in the HL respectively. They're leading at the convoy ahead of Lanberg. But hold everything, here comes Lanberg with another speed bus. Look at that, he passes both competitors for the lead. Now he's trying to defend the lead thanks to that speed bus. And by now, number 2 is getting left behind in the competition all the way in the back. I think he is going to be left behind a while. He's not going to be in any speed bus for a long time, possibly for the time of this. Next bus belongs to number 1. That makes his second speed bus base, and he continues to dominate over this 4 steward Chao, along with David Howley, the Rising Stars champion for 2015. And it looks like Lanberg and Alan Holmes are going to rest. That means Eric Crosby will make the pass, and he has command of the lead for the second time in this race, as the next speed bus will be made by Alan Holmes, which makes his second speed bus base. His team trying to hold on Lanberg for the second time in this race, And right now, number 2 is still way behind. He's going to miss again. And it looks like number 8 will have a turn now. Final hold up David Howley for 6th place in the pack. Gordon Lanberg should have this race all wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like Eric Crosby and Alan Holmes won't be able to catch up to him in time. He got back the lead from those 2 competitors. As number 8 takes back-to-back speed best, Gordon Lanberg prevails for his team. That means David Howley, after 13 weeks, gets his first win of the 2017 season and his illustrious career. What a deal! David Howley and Gordon Lanberg have prevailed over Eric Crosby and Alan Holmes for this month's June Tag Team action. Congratulations to them. Yes, congrats to them. And there's more stuff coming out. We're just getting started. Do not go away.